though it still outweighs the iPhone 14. One change that Google made that I wish it hadn't is to get rid of the two-tone color look of the Pixel 6. Instead, it's now just one solid boring color, with your choices being obsidian, snow, and lemongrass. Google has stuck with the rounded edges on the Pixel 7, which will please some of you, but perhaps not everyone. Let me know down in the comments below, are you team flat edge or rounded? Like its predecessor, the Pixel 7 offers an adaptive 90Hz refresh rate. While not the 120Hz refresh rate that's found on the Pixel 7 Pro, you can still enjoy some smoother scrolling, especially when compared to phones with a 60Hz display like the iPhone 14. The big change with the Pixel 7 is that Google promises a brighter display that's capable of a peak brightness of 1400 nits. We measured only 926 nits with our light meter in our testing, with adaptive brightness turned on. That's brighter than what we saw on the iPhone 14, but not as much as we saw on the Galaxy S22. All the same, the Google Pixel 7 screen is bright enough to see outdoors, even in direct sunlight. I did have to scale the display brightness up to clearly see the phone's controls in the sun, but for the most part the Pixel 7 display remains visible even under less than ideal circumstances. If I have a complaint about the Pixel 7 display, it's the bezel at the bottom of the screen, which is noticeably thicker than what you'd see on other flagship phones these days. It shouldn't be a deal breaker for most, but it's a noticeable downside when compared with the similarly priced competition, and makes the phone feel a little dated in 2023. When it comes to cameras, it's hard to beat Google. And while the Pixel 7 Pro is undoubtedly the king of Android phone cameras, the Pixel 7 holds its own, with an impressive 50 megapixel f1.85 main sensor, 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide lens, and 10.8 megapixel f2.2 selfie snapper. That front camera packs in 2 more megapixels than the previous Pixel generation phone, and has a wider field of view at 98.2 degrees. The wider field of view should allow you to squeeze more of your friends comfortably into front camera shots. The Pixel 7 can shoot up to 4K at 60 FPS and has active stabilization mode, allowing you to smooth out your more adventurous shots. This can only be activated when shooting in HD and not in 4K, but that is comparable to the competition in this price range. Putting specs and megapixels aside, the bottom line is that the Pixel 7 takes great photos and video with very little effort from the user. Just point, shoot, and be impressed with the results. A lot of that is down to Google's AI smarts. One of the best examples of this is Google's Real Tone, which uses the camera's tuning models and algorithms to more accurately highlight diverse skin tones with Real Tone software. Overall, the cameras on the Google Pixel 7 are great and definitely hold up in 2023. And while the more expensive